And now we get to the singers, starting off with Aleksandra Kurzak as Mimi. I have been following this soprano's career for quite some time, and I have seen her 5 months ago singing the role of Rachel live streamed from the Bayerische Staatsoper in Munich. And she has a very illustrious career, as she started off with singing a lot of these high singing coloratura soprano roles like Olympia, Gilda, the Queen of the Night, Blonde, Marie from La Fille de Régiment, to eventually singing a lot of the more lyric dramatic coloratura soprano repertoire like Lucia from Lucia della Marmor and Violetta from La Traviata, to eventually singing a little bit of the heavier repertoire like Donizetti's Maria Stuarda, Rachel from Elvise la Juive, and eventually Micaela from Bizet's Carmen, and of course Liu from Puccini's Turandot, and both Musetta and Mimi. And my goodness, does she continue to have one of the finest voices I have ever heard on stage. She really knew how to be in complete control of her gorgeous and lovely instrument, and it is a very well focused lyric soprano instrument which is so versatile in its expression and so versatile in its command that I was completely captivated from beginning to end. And when she sang softly, she sang it in the most heavenly way possible. And when she had to sing with such pure emotion, she let it all out. She does not have one vocal flaw whatsoever, and I thought her characterization of Mimi was very poignant, and you really felt for her. When she fainted, when you feel that her life is about to slip away, you can't help but have tears well down your eyes, and they really well down. Granted, it wasn't like I was crying my eyes off, but there were moments where I was shedding a tear for Kurzak's Mimi because she was so believable in this role, and she portrayed this part with such pure conviction. From what I can tell, she also sang this role for quite some time, beginning about 3 years ago, after singing Musetta for quite some time as well. And she continues to really give the goods in terms of her grand artistry. I am really blessed to have seen her live because I've actually followed her career mostly by listening to her singing mostly on YouTube and on Spotify, and I was really happy to have heard it live because it just held up wonderfully, and she was the absolute star of the evening, and she was just a really grand artist.